my name is Anya and I am the No-Frills Mama. I'll be giving you 5 minutes of tips and tricks to live a healthier and more sustainable lifestyle. So let me tell you a bit more about myself and how I became the No-Frills Mama. So let's look at definitions. Merriam-Webster defines no frills as providing only the essentials, not fancy, elaborate, or luxurious. And you know what? That sounds like me. So when I first became a mother, I didn't really have the resources to ask about motherhood 101, So I turned to blogs, and they were very helpful in making me feel like I was not alone in what I was going through, or that, oh no, it's only my baby doesn't sleep through the night, it must be something I do, or oh no, my baby can't latch, so what am I doing wrong? There are so many insecurities that come with being a first-time mother or a mother in general. It was very helpful for me. So on my first year of motherhood, I decided I wanted to give back and start a blog. And so I was thinking, what name should I give the blog? And so I tried to think of what kind of mother I had been for the past year. And you know what? That's what I thought of. No frills. Walang arte, walang kieme. Wala masyadong palabok. Exactly, not fancy, not elaborate, or not luxurious. And the funny thing is, when you're pregnant, people will tell you, it's so expensive to have a baby. Nako, ang laki ng gastos every month. And you know what? After my first year of being a mother, I didn't see that. And maybe because I was doing things the no-frills way. So here are some of the things I did as a first-time mom to help me through that journey. So first, I breastfed. When I was pregnant, and we were attending these classes, birthing classes, I said, if I could just breastfeed for 6 months, that would be so awesome. You know how long I ended up breastfeeding? For my oldest, I breastfed for 20 months. And for my younger child, I breastfed for 28 months. That's like a total of 4 years. And in those 4 years, I never bought formula. So I don't even know how much it costs, and I don't want to know how much it costs. And I feel like it really spared me from having to buy everything that came with bottle use. And I understand that, not everybody is able to do so. But I feel that everybody can breastfeed given the proper support. So there are lots of Facebook groups nowadays that give you the support that you need to make you believe that you have the God-given body that will supply all of your child's needs. So really, if you're struggling with breastfeeding, find a support group and they will teach you what to do. Next, another thing that I did that was very no frills, but takes some sort of effort, was to use cloth diapers. Once the child stops pooping 1 million times a day, because there is a phase where they do, right? There's a point where they just poop maybe once or twice a day, and then eventually just once a day, which is fantastic. Because that was the time that I started using cloth diapers. So after the poop, we started using cloth diapers because my conscience couldn't take it using a disposable diaper that would end up in a landfill. So it doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, we did not use purely cloth diapers because sometimes it's really not practical, especially if you're going out or overnight, where you might have leaks and this and that. But, just if in my head, if I could just not use X number of diapers in a month, I mean, that was great. So that's another thing. And finally, one last no frills tip. My children did not own shoes until they could actually walk. Seriously, I mean, why do you need shoes if you can't walk? I know it's cute. Yes, I know these outfits or those little branded tiny versions of the adult shoes and stuff are so irresistible. But you know what? The practical side of me would always prevail and say, the baby will only wear it for a few months and it's not even gonna touch the ground. So why buy it? So my children grew up breastfed, wearing cloth diapers, and not owning a pair of shoes till they actually really walked. And they also grew up with hand-me-downs from their cousins, and friends, well-meaning friends would say, hey, my child has extra clothes, and they're about, the same, they'd probably be that size by now, so would you take it? And I'm like, yes, I very much welcome hand-me-downs. So that's my 5 minutes worth of tips and tricks on motherhood, and hope you can watch the next few episodes about the No-Frills Mama, motherhood, parenting, and everyday living without the frills.